What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Savage Rounds with Xavier. Today for you, we've got UFC Vegas 79, Fiziev versus Gamrot. Took place over the weekend. An unfortunate end to the main event, but got the recap for you. Going to talk about some fights. You can see, got the camera back, got a new background, got the Jordan Henderson, got some sports cards behind me. So I'm glad I could finally get that all set up. I might have an NFL episode this weekend because we've got no UFC this weekend, so we'll see if I get that out. I've got some ideas that I want to start doing, but we'll see how that goes. Getting into the card, though, went 7-4 on the picks. Not the best I could have done. We had a few that I took. I felt like a harsh loss on. One, for example, the Malkoun Cody Brundage fight. Malkoun went out there and was beating him pillar to post, walking him up and down the octagon. Cody Brundage could not get away from the grappling. Jacob Malkoun is relentless, like we always know, and he went out there and did his thing until and the ref even yelled at him that he was a grounded opponent, but he had him in this weird position up against the cage where he was obviously grounded, but Malkoun ended up throwing the knee, caught him in the head, and it's a DQ. Unfortunate way. Cody Brundage absolutely got saved, but he ends up getting the win. Malkoun probably walks out feeling hard done by, considering he was torching Cody Brundage. But next fight, the first fight I missed on, Tamires Vidal and the newcomer Rendon. I think her first name's Montserrat. Montserrat Rendon. I thought Tamires was going to go out there and be able to be tougher than her and land the bigger shots and maybe not hurt her or get her out of there, but at least make her not come forward and throw that steady 1-2 she always does. But nothing really deterred Rendon, and she was able to go out there, win some minutes up against the fence, get some knees going. Her cardio proved better than Tamires, even though neither was great. But she ends up getting it done in her debut. Good win for Montserrat Rendon. The next one, I forgot his first name, Ricardo Ramos taking on Charles Jourdain. I had Ricardo Ramos in that one. He went out there. I thought, obviously, the striking on the feet was going to be fantastic. It was going to be really fun to watch. Explosive. These guys are both pretty dynamic strikers. Great Muay Thai on each side. And I thought Ricardo Ramos was going to go out there, do well on the feet. Maybe not beat him, but at least match him and make it interesting on the feet. I'm talking about match Jourdain, obviously. But my big thing for him was he was going to be able to go out there and mix in the wrestling along with that slick striking he has, the creative, explosive striking he has. He was able to get that first takedown, not do really anything with it. Jourdain was able to get up pretty well, and then on another attempt, Ramos kept his neck out there. We know Jourdain has that really nice guillotine, the one arm in. We saw it versus Lando Venata, where he had Lando Venata pantsless and choked out, which was an unfortunate way to end up, but it was a great finish. He gets the job done here again with another kind of like one arm in guillotine he talked about. He said he didn't really have the other hand connected, so he's getting that one arm guillotine pretty well lately. And then the last miss of the night, obviously the main event, I missed on Rafael Fiziev. I really thought he looked good up until that moment. He was able to stop takedowns. I think it was, what minute are we talking? Second minute of round 2. He was stuffing takedowns. There was nothing really going on the feet in the first round. I thought you could give that first round either way, but I liked what I saw in the fact that Gamrot wasn't able to get him down, or when he did, I think he had 1 or 2 takedowns in what time happened in the first 2 rounds. But he wasn't able to hold Fiziev down. Fiziev stuffed some, did well. And then I think he was kind of just feeling Gamrot out, waiting for his moments, and I think he was going to be able to do really well down the stretch there, but unfortunate ending. He goes to throw a kick. It kind of catches on the elbow of Gamrot, and I think a lot of people thought he broke his foot or something on the elbow or snapped his shin, but it was actually his plant leg, his support leg that he was throwing the kick off of. Who knows if he had a pre-existing injury that he didn't know about or something was nagging that he wanted to take care of after the fight camp. Who knows, but he goes out there, throws that kick, and tears the ACL. I think I saw the video. I'm pretty sure he said it ended up being ACL, but really unfortunate, so he'll be out for minimum 9 months. Just a tough outing for Fiziev, considering it was going how I imagined it going, with him stuffing takedowns and doing well on the feet. But yeah, you can see all the ones we did hit there. We hit on Mizuki, hit on Usman, Tim Means, Miles Johns. We almost had all 3 underdogs that I talked about. Brian Battle did great. battled through some, like his last name, battled through some early adversity, got dropped, and was able to go out there and stay tough, get the finish in the end. He got, I believe it was a second round submission right at the end of the second round, he was able to get that choke in. Bryan Battle's looking like he could, if he keeps getting better. Obviously he's gonna have to fix up that striking defense because he gets touched a lot. So that could be an issue for him, but he's looking good, obviously improving everywhere on the feet. And Bryce Mitchell was able to go out there in the co-main event, get it done with the wrestling versus Dan Ige. You can see we're 260, 143, and 9 on the year, 16 and 13 with the Savage Rounds parlay. We'll talk about it real quick. We missed again. This is 3 in a row. This one, I feel hard done by. Obviously, who knows how the fight would have played out. Maybe Gamrot is able to go out there and exhaust Fiziev and get the takedowns and win a decision regardless. Who knows? But the way it was looking, I liked it. Fiziev was looking good. So we miss here 3 weeks in a row, which is, I think, our worst streak so far this year. Normally, if we can't get back right away after a loss, it's just been one and then we're back on. So this is the longest losing streak. We have a week off this week. No Savage Rounds parlay. There's no UFC. So we'll try and get back on the train next week. I wish I could remember. I can actually just see it right here. We've got Grant Dawson, Bobby Green, so maybe not the most star-studded card. We've got Joe Pyfer, Joaquin Buckley, some good fights. Drew Dober's on there as well. So we'll try and bounce back that week, get the Savage Rounds parlay back on track. We're 16 and 3, as you can see up in the right corner, up just over 4 units on the air. But yeah, we've definitely got to get back on track. 3 L's in a row is not good. But let's get to the awards. I actually didn't see the UFC awards, so I'm not sure if I'm matching them this week or not. But fight of the night, I feel like this one was pretty obvious, so I assume I'll be matching it here. We're going Tim Means, Andre Fialho, the underdog, going out there, eating some big shots, but like I told you, he was just going to be the grittier guy. He was going to be able to get in there, make it ugly, use the elbows, use his clinch. Not really, I thought he was going to mix in the takedowns a bit more, but really opted to keep it on the feet. And like I said, he was able to tough it out, eat some big shots. Tim Means gets it done, like the way I predicted. So I'm pretty happy with that. I wish I could have gotten that third underdog in a row, but either way, that's the fight of the night. Great performance from both guys. Even though Fialho lost, it was a valiant effort. But I think that's 3 or 4 in a row now for him where he got finished. So tough little streak for him here. Performance of the night, we're going Charles Jourdain. Was able to get that first round submission just 3 minutes into the fight, so really good for him. Like I talked about, sunk in that guillotine on a takedown attempt from Ricardo Ramos. Next up, Bryan Battle, that second round submission, like I said, able to tough out some adversity, got dropped. I want to say it was in the first round. He kind of started slow, was eating some leg kicks, not really checking and not really getting off much offense, but after that first round, he kind of started unloading a little bit more, letting some combinations go. He was able to touch Fletcher up with that jab a bit, and yeah, was able to find the choke in the second round. And last performance of the night, I went with 3 tonight. We've got Marina Rodriguez. She put on an absolute masterclass versus Michelle Waterson Gomez. That it was a sick fight, and I felt bad for Waterson Gomez watching. You ever want to see someone get absolutely torched like that? It was kind of brutal, but Marina Rodriguez looking really good after, I believe it was 2 losses in a row she faced. Hold up, I can pull it up real quick. Marina Rodriguez, yeah, so she had lost to Jandiroba and Lemos off the back of a couple wins before that, and she's on track with the TKO victory. And if I was the head boss, performance of the night bonus. Winners of the night, to me, there weren't really any big stakes on the line. Obviously, it's a big boost for Bryan Battle. Bryce Mitchell getting back in the win column, obviously, after that Ilia Topuria loss. He was able to go out there and wrestle. I didn't really talk too much about that one, but he had a solid performance. Also able to battle some adversity. He got split open, his eye got hurt real bad, and he was just able to go out there and grind with the wrestling, get those takedowns, stay heavy on top, and win minutes like that. But yeah, like I said, no real big stakes, so kind of a weird winner of the night. But I'm going with Cody Brundage. He was getting beat up, and although he did get kneed in the head, you never want to get kneed in the head. The win is on his record. I don't even know. It's I don't know. There was nothing for me this week. who had the worst nights. There was 3. I think I only put down 2. I thought of another one while I was talking that I forgot to add, but the 2 that I have down, Jacob Malkoun, obviously, like I said, he was beating Cody Brundage up, unfortunately, and I mean, it's his fault, obviously, so stupid on his part, but throws that illegal knee, gets DQ'd, so tough for him considering how bad he was beating up Brundage. And next up, Michelle Waterson Gomez. She just got absolutely ran through, torched. Rodriguez was able to split her open pretty early in that fight, and it was a bloody mess for her, and she just was not able to get anything going. She got hurt early, too. It was just a really tough outing for Michelle Waterson Gomez, and I don't have it up there, but Fiziev has also got to be in the bad night category, and obviously not for anything he could control, but tears his ACL in a fight that I won't say is going his way, but is showing signs that it could go his way with him being able to stop takedowns and stuff. And yeah, just an unfortunate outing. But those are my awards for the night. That was the UFC Vegas 79 recap. Tomorrow I've got the matchups video, like always. We're going Charles Jourdain, Bryan Battle, Michelle Waterson Gomez, Marina Rodriguez, Dan Ige, Bryce Mitchell, Rafael Fiziev. I might end up doing Jacob Malkoun instead, just because, he might make the most sense. Maybe I have Bryan Battle in there. I don't know. Maybe if I don't do Fiziev, just because he's going to be out for a bit, I'll pick somebody else. And then obviously last up, Mateusz Gamrot. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the matchmaking. Peace.